Hi folks, Doug here. Ellis Car Customs, now home to the only blue and white homemade Nomad on YouTube. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing, helping people find me. Um, in the last episode we got blue paint on the thing, which is a good thing. I'm going to go through and tear off all this plastic and see if it looks like a car under there. Um, as of the time I'm recording this, um, I got a donation from my buddy Charles Slack. Charlie gave me a super thanks. Thank you, Charlie. If anybody else should happen to do that, I'll definitely call you out. But yeah, things are good. Life is good. I'm gonna go through and unwrap this gift and see what it looks like. Thanks for coming. So she's all unwrapped, and not terrible. It's going to look better when it's buffed up for sure. Our door gap is good. I put the latch back in there. If I can do this one-handed, there we go. I put the latch back in to make sure our gap is still good. Now that we got paint on there. Boy, through the viewfinder, this thing looks green. But we're gonna buff it all out, bring it to a high shine. At least we can see our roof again. And I'll give one thing away. As far as the stuff I ordered up, one of the things I ordered up is the headliner. And what's funny is I wanted it in white, but I couldn't get it in white for a 57. So I ordered a 55, 56 headliner. And they say the only difference is the type of material or the type of weave. The roofs on Nomads didn't change all 3 years, so it'll fit a 57 Nomad. It just, if I was judging it in a concourse thing, it wouldn't be the correct weave. But the reason I wanted to get that is I want to put the headliner in before I put the windshield in. Also, I needed to order the 2 little couplers that join the stainless, the 2 pieces of stainless. They have little couplers. That was the only thing I didn't get with stainless. So those are on the way. But yeah, I wanted to put the headliner in first and then put the windshield in and the side glass and stuff. It'd be a lot easier to do that before the glass goes in. So while we're waiting for paint to cure or whatever, I'm thinking I can get those headliner bows ready, because they're pretty ugly. I'll try some of that chrome spray, see how it looks, but we'll clean them up and hopefully they'll be good, and we'll do some odds and ends and stuff and stay busy. That's our motto. Well, here I am coming to you live from underneath the car. I figured a safe way to stay away from the curing paint is to be under the car. So I'm mocking up this shock relocation bar. Basically, she's gonna see if I can do this one-handed here. She's gonna sit up in there. There's a hole like on either side, right? I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there, that corresponds on both sides, that I can use as a guide to getting it straight across from one side to the other. But the way this bar works, it's wider than the frame rails. So use a hole saw, drill a hole in each side, and then you feed the bar in through one side and then feed it through the other side, then you weld it. I liked this style better because the other ones were either bolt on or they were flush fit, and you know, if a weld broke or something, it would just break right off. But what's nice about this is that it buries itself into the frame rail, the frame channel, whatever you want to call it, and it is less likely to break and snap off because it's got the frame helping to hold it. So that's my thoughts. See how far I can get on it. But like I said, it keeps me away from the fresh paint. So, my long-time viewers will realize this has been a constant struggle for me. But would you believe, I got a box here, that I had to get yet another grinder. This is the third Harbor Freight grinder that I've had to get since I started the Nomad project. Thankfully, the last time around I got the protection plan, so I'm only into this one for $9. But it's weird, they work great and then all of a sudden they die for no apparent reason. Switch batteries, do all this other stuff, they won't work. But we got another grinder because I need it under there for that grinding frame and stuff for the welding. So had to get it. So now that we got our holes cut there for the bar, put this light down, see if I can do this. You want to feed the bar in one side like that, and then the other side like that. So that's how she feeds in there. And then you know, obviously we're gonna crank that up to where it's got to be and put the shocks on it, you know, at least loosely to hold it, you know, where it's supposed to be. But before I do that, I gotta take that new grinder and grind this off here. So same thing over here, so it'll accept the weld, clean up the bar so we can get a nice good weld. But that's the next step. So I'll clean that up, then I'll slip the bar in there, and then I'll slip the shocks up onto their mounts there to kind of hold it where it has to be, and then tack it so it doesn't move, and then weld it solid. So we've got her mocked up there, cleaned up our edges there, and we can still rotate the bar as much as we need. We can still slide it back and forth, but we're pretty close. So what I want to do is I'm going to have to hold this down about where I want it, tack it on both sides so it doesn't move, and then solid weld it. But I'll bring you along. Like I said, I've never put one of these in before, but it doesn't seem like rocket science as long as the shocks are lined up pretty close to where they should be. We should be good to go. So there, just like that, we've got our shock relocation bar all welded in, and that'll be one of these I've done. Next one I do, maybe I'll know a little more about it, but yeah, that's gotta help. So once everything cools off, I'm gonna put a coat of paint on this bar, and I can put the fuel tank in now. I was leaving the fuel tank out because I wanted room to move around, and I needed it to move around to get this bar in and welded. So once I get a coat of paint on that, I can probably slap the fuel tank in there. Be one more thing not darkening space in my garage, since it'll be attached to the car. So that's that. There, so our bar's all painted. Looks semi-professional. That should hold up pretty well, I guess. I can't put the tank in yet because I've got to get some... I don't have anything for padding to go between the straps I made and the tank. So I got to pick up something for padding. So as soon as I get that, I can slip the fuel tank in here and move on to bigger and better things. So that's what I got for you today. I don't want to make these videos too long. It's another ungodly hot day. It's 95 degrees, so I didn't feel too bad about laying on the floor. It was a little cooler down there. Although if my channel ever gets big enough and one of them lift companies wants to give me a lift, you know, to make it easier to work under the cars. Kind of like old Dan at DD Speed Shop there. He got a lift just for saying, hey, wildfire lifts. So a wildfire, if you see me out here, I could use a lift. And I mean one that picks up a car. But anyway, thanks again, Charlie, for the $10 and the super thanks. It'll go towards the project. I really appreciate it. Not sure what I'll do in the next one. Like I said in the beginning, I've got those headliner bows that I got to clean up for the headliner because I want to put that in before the glass goes in. It'd be a lot easier. And I want to get the glass in before anything happens to it. We've got cutting and buffing to do. We've got wiring to do. Obviously, we've got front end work to do. We've got a engine to put in, transmission. So I've had some people ask me when this car is done, am I going away? I don't know. It depends. It'd be a hard project to top, but something may fall into my lap and I'll keep going. But we'll see. If everybody keeps following me and liking me and wanting me to go, I'll keep going, I guess. Alright. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Look who's peeking. It's Nomad. Hey, buddy. You showed up just as I was leaving the garage, buddy. Black cats don't like hot weather. I don't blame them.